Right, Cosmic Car Works how-to guide, Land Rover TD6 or BMW M57 depending on which one. They're all the same whether you're working on a BM or a Landy. 5mm hex, 2 bolts to get this front cover off. Right, next thing, Phillips head screwdriver. Let's get that one Phillips screw off the intake pipe. Just move that to one side. The next thing, 5mm hex. You'll need a stubby and a long because you've got 3 bolts at the top, where I'm doing now, and you've got 2 that are quite difficult. They're just further down, so you'll need a bit of a long nose one to get to. The one at the back, towards the back of the engine by the bulkhead there, it's not easy, so be patient. The one good thing is they are captive, so just undo them. They won't come out, they'll stay in the cover, so you don't need to worry about that. There's the long reach down at that front corner there. And if you can imagine, the back one is right at the back there, yeah. So, but the captive, so don't worry about the bolts coming loose or falling in the engine or whatever. Luckily, they thought about that. Good old Germans. So once we've got all the bolts loose, we're going to get the oil filter cap off. Give it a little tug, make sure that that's give it a little tug at the top. Now sometimes it's quite tight at the back. There is a plastic tubing wiring that wraps around it, so you just got to sort of get it out, and you can see, so there you can see where the bolts are. You've got the top there, one in that corner, and one on the very corner, one there, and that's the bugger to get out. But luckily, like I said, they're held in place with the captive nut, so you don't need to worry about that. You should be all right. So I like to put the oil filter cap back on, but you'll see I haven't done it. It's a good idea, you don't want anything going in there, dust, debris, whatever. But the sleeve is on, it's a cone. You want to push it away from you, and you'll be able to get that out. And you'll notice the orientation of the nipple goes down. You want to make sure the lower half is down and you've got more space at the top. Otherwise the cover will struggle to go on. So you can see this one's a bit dirty. It's not too bad. I'm not sure when it was last changed, but a bit of a difference. So we'll get cracking on putting the new one in. Right, before we put the new filter in, give it a hoover. Get it nice and clean in there. No point bits and pieces, dust and sand being in there. Give it a nice hoover. Right, once hoover's done, we will be good to put the new filter in. So it's like a sleeve. There's a little cone over the there's where the nipple goes down, a little and then you want to slide the cone over the mass airflow sensor, so it sort of push it in away from you and then into the actual sleeve. I know the camera work's not very good there, but you can see nice flush, and shouldn't cause you any issues. You want to put the cover back on. So a couple of things to be aware. Obviously, oil filter cap's got to come back off. There is some wires and bits tubing at the back that sometimes are quite tight that you've just got to see, nudge it over just to get that back cover to come down. Otherwise you could struggle to get it to seat properly. That's it, just make sure it's seated. You soon know because the lines have got to line up. That's it. And as they say in the Haynes manual, everything goes back in reverse, but yeah, put the 5 hex bolts, obviously they're in the cover, so you just screw them back down, make sure you put your oil filter cap back on, and not too tight, and put the trim panels back, and you're good to go. Please like, share and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.